Hi, YouTube. We're making a simple dish tonight. I've made it in the past once. It's not traditional because I don't have all the ingredients homemade. This is picadillo. It's a Puerto Rican dish of chopped meat and some sofrito and tomato sauce and olives, and it goes over rice, and it's absolutely delicious. But I don't have everything precise or traditional, so don't judge me on this one, but it is going to be delicious. We're going to start with, we have 85.15 of the grass-fed beef from Aldi's that you seen me in my haul, my most recent haul. So we're not going to put any oil in the pan. No, we're going to start with the veggies. We'll do a little bit, okay? And as always, I'm going to put all the ingredients and description and all the little tips and tricks and substitutes if I've used any. Now we got onion, just white onion, okay. We have some green pepper. Let's put her up a bit. Green pepper. Okay. Some garlic we'll wait on because we know that cooks too quick. Let's see. Very little oil and let that saute a bit. So hope everybody's doing good, enjoying the channel and my 4-year celebration video. Thanks for the love you gave it. Really makes me feel good. And I'll take this moment to remind everybody, if you like me and my videos, please subscribe. I always forget to say, because I'm not like subscribe, but it really does help me, and I really would appreciate it if you like my videos and me, and it'll be really nice of you if you can. Okay, let's get the garlic ready on the side here. I gotta organize myself because, like I said, guys, I didn't make this often. It's not a me recipe where I could pop through it on my own. I have to watch what I'm doing. Okay, and I have my handy weapon here. That's my enemy. Let me get a wooden spoon. Okay, alrighty. I think we could add the garlic in now. Okay, now we'll add the garlic. Okay. I'm hesitant to add any extra additional oil because I worry about that. Like I said, normally in the traditional dish, there's something called a sofrito that is made with cilantro, culantro, garlic, all of these other things that I don't have on hand. So I'm trying to wing it, so to speak. I did, and it's comprised of these ingredients: diced pepper, onion, garlic, cilantro. So I'm trying to kind of make up my own fresh sofrito from what I have on hand. And it's going to be delicious because I've had it before and I didn't have sofrito. There's a recipe, when I get to make it myself, I will share it. It's out there everywhere, and it's wonderful because you could freeze it like I did my cilantro into cubes, and then all we would have had to do was just throw them in. And that's the major seasoning base of this dish. That's where it gets most of the flavor, or I feel it does. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's get that in there now. The cilantro. Yeah, I could see. Cilantro is very much a Latin flavor for me. As soon as I smell that, I think of it. All right, so we got that. So, like I'm saying, this would have been a little bit of olive oil in the sofrito. Get it going. We're going to put the beef in. And then we're going to do my, let me just do this. Trying to be too delicate. Again. Get the beef here. Alrighty. And here we go. My weapon. My enemy weapon. I swear I'm going to design one of these in stainless steel that doesn't have the arch up. Yeah, there it is. I said it. It'll be on the market next year. I hope. Put it high because we're sauteing the meat. And this is served over rice. It's delicious. It's a simple dish over rice with a side salad and some platanos, which are fried bananas, the sweet ones I enjoy. You can pretty much put whatever you want. If you wanted to put potatoes on the side to add a starch. The rice is my favorite with it. Let me try to incorporate all the sofrito. Yep, I got it on pretty high. So we're just going to keep sauteing this. Once I get all the ingredients in, we'll go off for a minute or two and we'll let it blend and cook through and then show you the final dish. But stick with us for a few minutes here so you can see everything get added. And you want to grind it down small, you know. You want to make sure. Get a round spoon for the edges. Okay, switching off so I could grab all those green goodies, all that flavoring. This dish, though easy and seems simple, it gets a wealth of seasoning and flavorings. Let me tell you, that's what I love about it. It takes just ground beef to the next level. It's wonderful. Okay, now I'm about to add some of that in to show you. You've seen what we got so far. We got peppers, onion, garlic, cilantro. Okay, now here we go. We're going to amp it up now. And these are some things that make it more so Latin. Goya sazon with culantro and achote. That's the dry version of the fresh culantro we don't have that would be in the sofrito. I'm just taking my glasses. I gotta see. Okay. So add the culantro with the achote. That gives it the nice coloring. Okay. Here's the secret weapon. I learned this from many years ago. A woman on YouTube cooking Puerto Rican food. Ham flavored concentrate. Delicious. It feels like ham's in there, but you don't see any, and you say, why is it such a delicious ham background flavoring? What is that? You think the ham is actually in it. Takes it to the next level. Not everybody does this in their picadillo. This is a very personal addition ingredient. I happen to see it. I tried it when I first made it, and I love it. It's like a bacony flavor, if you imagine. It's like a delicious bacon flavor that just takes it 2 notches up. See, how we getting there? Next, it's going to get tomato sauce. Okay, water. Well, we'll add the water last. Let's do tomato sauce. I'll put all the ingredients in. Okay. Well, Millie's voicing herself. Let me have a sip of my Pino. It's near dinner time. We always have our dinner wine. And this is that Pinot Grigio I did in the Aldi haul and showed you guys. It's really good stuff. And a little touch of oregano. Okay. Now I pulled it out, but I don't think I'll need it. Extra adobo seasoning. They use this, the Goya brand. This is my good brand that I bought online. I don't think I'm going to need it, but I'm just going to put a little bit because I took it out. I called it out here tonight, so just a tiny bit. Can't hurt it. It's already on mega flavor. Okay. Another ingredient that makes it Latin flavors and all this deliciousness is olives with the pimentos in them. There you go. That's very much picadillo. And another thing to mention, and why I'm glad I changed it and showed you, make it your own. Their original recipe, a lot of Latin cultures, like Cubans make their own picadillo, Puerto Ricans make their own picadillo, and so on, and Colombian, whatever have you. Same thing with all the other dishes. I think, I'm not sure, but one of the cultures adds raisins to have the sweet and the savory. I'm not a fan of the sweet in my savory. I just like my savory. But if you wanted, they add raisins in it for that double component, sweet and savory. Again, that's very common and very popular in Picadillo. See, it's a little thick. Now we're going to add our water. Okay, you could add a touch of white wine if you wanted. Now here's the other beauty of this dish I want to share with you, and then we'll let it simmer and we'll come back and show you the final dish. The beauty of it is, this is and I'm hoping to make it myself when we have leftovers. This can be the filling for empanadas, okay? If you were making empanadas with this, you wouldn't have added the water because you want it thicker. But it doesn't matter to me because we're going to eat it tonight over rice. And what we're going to do is after it goes in the refrigerator, it's going to chill up and tighten anyway. And I'll probably take that opportunity another day to get some pastry made or bought and show you guys how to make it into little hand pies, empanadas. I love them. They're one of my faves. And I don't get them often here in South Florida. I'm sure they're all over Miami, but not here in Pompano Beach. Can't get a good empanada if I try. Okay, so now everything's in there. And we didn't put white wine. You could have, but everything's in here. Now she has to simmer along a little bit, about 15 minutes. And then we're going to serve it and plate it over rice for you guys to see. It's going to be delicious. Okay, we're back and she's ready to plate. Here she is in all her glory. It's moist enough, juicy enough, got plenty of liquid, and that's the dish. Now we plate. Okay. And we're getting fancy here tonight in Jeanine's kitchen. I've never done this, but I thought it was pretty cool. I've seen it served like this with the rice. Beautiful. So let's get some of that on there. Because we do have to take photos, okay? You guys know that. Let me just get some olives because I love that part of the dish. And put some on top for color. There you go. Yum. Okay. I'm not going to taste the rice, but I will taste from this plate tonight so you guys can see and I can see if it is delicious as I think. So let's get a little spoon here. I haven't tasted it off camera. I haven't tasted it at all. It's going to be hot, so I'm going to wait a second before I burn my mouth. Let me have a sip of wine. And while I'm waiting, like I said, it's served with white rice and maybe some plantains. I don't have my avocado, which is kind of traditional that I love with it, is some avocado slices, some plantains, and a plain salad. So all we have tonight is our simple salad here we're going to have. That's iceberg lettuce with tomato and dressing, and it should be delightful. Mm. 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 The olives give it that that just enough, that tanginess, that deliciousness that makes it feel Latin to me. I don't know. I think it's wonderful. I think you'll love it. You could add different spices. You could switch it up. But that's Jeanine's Picadillo in South Florida. Here we are. I'll put all the recipe description, ingredients in the description, everything you need. And like I said, if you like my videos and you like me and my content, please subscribe. It helps my channel.